In the small town of Crystal Lake, life flowed quietly for Marina Andreyeva, a 40-year-old woman who grew up here and had lived her entire life in this place. It seemed that life would always remain calm and predictable. She was married to Vladimir, a local entrepreneur who owned a small auto repair shop. Their son, Alexey, had recently graduated from high school and was preparing to enter college in the capital. Marina seemed like a happy woman. She worked at the library, where she knew all the regular visitors by name, and ran the local book club. However, behind the calm facade of her life, something much darker was hidden. Many considered Vladimir a good man, but at home, he was different. The atmosphere in their family was always tense. Vladimir often drank and raised his hand against Marina. He controlled her every move, every breath, and over the years, it only got worse. Alexey, seeing what his father did to his mother, tried to spend as much time away from home as possible, though this also irritated Vladimir. When Vladimir began involving Alexey in family conflicts, everything turned much worse. Marina felt she was losing her son. Alexey's behavior started to change. He became more aggressive and cold, reminiscent of his father. The psychological pressure on Marina became unbearable. One day, while sorting through Vladimir's old papers, Marina stumbled upon some letters hidden in the back of a drawer. They were from a woman named Tatiana, and the content of these letters shocked her. It turned out that Vladimir had been having a long-standing affair and was leading a double life. Moreover, she discovered that this woman had given birth to his child several years ago. This news shattered Marina. Her entire past, her entire life suddenly seemed like a lie. She felt something break inside her. She was overwhelmed with a furious rage, a mix of pain and jealousy. She realized she could no longer live as she had before. Marina began planning her escape from this torturous life. At first, she thought about just leaving, but something inside her made her hesitate. Vladimir was a controlling man. He would never let her go so easily. Besides, where could she go? She had almost nothing left. No friends, no support, no money. Then she began thinking about more radical solutions. Finally, she arrived at the darkest thought: killing Vladimir. She started reading about poisons, searching the internet for which ones could look like an accident. Every evening, she spent time on the computer at the library, considering and planning how to make his death look natural. One evening, when Vladimir came home in an especially bad mood, he started an argument over a trivial matter. Alexey tried to stand up for his mother, but this only enraged Vladimir further. A fight broke out, and in the heat of the moment, Vladimir struck his son hard across the face. Marina, gripped by fear and fury, saw the pain and accusation in Alexey's eyes. Her plans suddenly changed. If Vladimir could raise his hand against his own son, he was capable of anything. The situation escalated, and at that moment, Marina realized she had to act immediately. She added poison to his evening glass of vodka, hoping he would die peacefully in his sleep. However, something unpredictable happened. Alexey also drank from the same bottle while she was out of the room. That night, Marina heard strange noises coming from her son's bedroom. When she entered, it was already too late. Both the father and the son were dead. Shock and horror at what she had done overwhelmed Marina. Her plan had failed, and now she was looking at two lifeless bodies: her husband, whom she hated, and her son, whom she loved more than anything. She realized that prison awaited her, or perhaps even the death penalty. But her unexpectedly calm face did not betray her in a panic. She understood this was her only chance for freedom. With cold determination, Marina began tidying up, destroying evidence, and preparing her story for the police. When the police arrived, Marina was ready. She told them how Vladimir often drank, how they argued over trivial matters, and how Alexey tried to defend her. She insisted she did not know there was poison in the glass. It looked like an unfortunate accident, but her story raised suspicions. The police began an investigation, and soon all her internet search history came to light. only increasing the suspicion. However, there was not enough evidence to immediately charge her. The investigation dragged on for a long time, but they couldn't prove her guilt. The townspeople were divided into two camps. Some believed in her innocence, while others were convinced of her guilt. Marina left the town, starting a new life elsewhere under a different name. She would never forget that night and what she had lost. But despite the pain and memories, she felt a strange relief. Now she was free from fear, from her husband, from the past that had haunted her all her life.